Out T-Breezy, YSM Sports Media. You know, I cleaned up kind of nice for cats. I was looking like a savage. I had to, to look like a real potential sports analyst. You feel me? All right. Let's talk about Nick Foles going to the Chicago Bears for a fourth round compensatory pick. So they signed Nick Foles to that deal last year, making $27 million a year. I think it was a 3 year, $75 million deal with like 50 up front. He got hurt, and that Minshew dude came with the mustache. They loved him because the heartland of America loved the mustache and the country aspect to the dude. But he was a basic player. I mean, the kid Minshew could play. Gardner Minshew could play. From Washington State, he come from that Mike Leach system where they throw the ball 40 to 50 times a game, the air raid offense. Watch out for Mike Leach at Mississippi State in the SEC. The first team besides Texas A&M, which is through the Mike Leach coaching tree, to run the air raid offense in the SEC. And if he can recruit just Mississippi, Mississippi State will be a powerhouse because they got a lot of talent in Mississippi. My cousin Jason down there and my cousin Leaky playing ball. Quan playing ball, and he said that once you go to the games, it be boys looking like grown men. And this Tennessee team came up from Memphis to play Pennsgrove 2 years ago. We watched the game, and they had some grown men out there. We beat them, but they were just husky. It was a different type of physicality. So Mississippi State is a great team to show a little interest in now. Do your research because Mike Leach they got great players there. They got all that athletic speed, good defense. So all they got to do is keep the defense the same. And once he start throwing that ball around and putting them athletes in space and getting one-on-ones, one read, passing routes, two read passing routes, high lows, just off a play action pass, check the safety. If he comes up, throw behind him. If he goes down, let me throw underneath. Now, with that being said, Nick Foles played for Arizona. And Arizona at the time was an air raid affiliate, meaning it's a coach, Kevin Sumlin. They used to coach Texas A&M in Houston. He comes from that Mike Leach air raid system. The old coach for Baylor that got fired, Art Briles. He comes from the same coaching tree, same 4 to 5 wide receiver sets. It's hot routes in every play. They also have a man beater every play. So that's the air raid basic principle is to put trips into the boundary and put trips into the wide side of the field and make people convert. So they put guys in space. Like they'll run, like the first team to run trips to the boundary that I know of was Texas A&M or Texas Tech. It was a Mike Leach team. So the coach from the Cardinals is from the Texas A&M coaching tree. He played for A&M. He was the truth. I forget his name, young dude. He coached for A&M too, and he wasn't that good. No, Texas Tech he coached for. But great offensive mind. Now, with Nick Foles coming to the Bears, their defense is good. They just signed Robert Quinn, Eddie Jackson. They got some good corners. They got my man Khalil Mack, number 52. Nick Foles is all they need to be a perennial contender in the NFC North. Plus, they could challenge for a Super Bowl title. It's so cold in Chicago that weather is to their advantage, and Nick Foles is a proven winner. If you have a system that complements his talent, which the Bears really run, shotgun play action spread, the same shit the Eagles did, a lot of screens, a lot of draw, a lot of play action, Nick Foles could flourish. Mark my words, the best 2 free agent signings this year, in my opinion, was Teddy Bridgewater to the Panthers, and Nick Foles going to the Bears. And Phillip Rivers going to the Colts and Brady. This is T-Breezy for Thugged Out, YSM Sports Media. Stay blessed.